Yeah, I got a question. What the hell is wrong with you people? I'm not talking about everyone who comes see this video. I'm talking about the people who know who I'm talking about, the ones who are anti-ICE, anti-immigration and customs enforcement. What the hell is wrong with you people? I'm sure, probably from what I've seen on YouTube videos, a lot of you are being paid to protest. You're getting money to protest. But the thing is, give people... We're a nation. We're a country. We have to have borders. If we don't have borders in the South, then how do we know where Mexico ends and the United States starts? How do we know where the United States stops and Mexico starts? It's just, there's no border. It just flows into one another. We have to have borders. And we're a sovereign nation. We can let people immigrate here. You know, that's not a problem. The problem is we don't want people immigrate who are murderers, rapists, child molesters, thieves, burglars, fraudsters, terrorists. We don't want the bad people in here. And people come to this country not to be American. They don't come here to be American. They come here to get whatever free stuff they can get. They're not going to contribute anything. They just want free this and free that and free everything else, which I think is wrong. And they come in this country and they have no interest in being an American. They're going to continue with their culture. But the people I'm really talking to are the people who are protesting against immigration and customs enforcement. Look, people, the Biden administration let, what was it, 10 million, 12 million people come into this country? Out of those 10 million people, how many people do you think are good people? And all of them? You're crazy if you think so. There's a lot of bad people, a lot of criminals, a lot of people whose only intention is to look at this country as fresh ground, fresh area to rape and murder and steal and burglarize and defraud and everything else. Bad people came in here. The Democrats wanted them in here so they could get more votes. They're trying to get the illegals to vote. That's the way they can get their power back. The Democrats, all they care about is power. They don't care about the country. They don't care about you. They care about themselves and they care about power. And so they figure if we can let a whole bunch of illegals in here and give them everything that we can free, while American citizens don't get anything free or very little free, we can get them to vote for us and we can get back in power. But that was their intention. And the Democrats, as far as I'm concerned, the Democratic Party is the party of Satan. There's so much hatred, so much just corruption, and one of the things like Adam Schiff at Lion, son of a... It says, God says, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, saying, thou shalt not tell lies about your neighbor. Thou shalt not bear false witness. But Adam Schiff, boy, that's one of the most guilty people I can think of right now about that. So they let these people in, and women have been raped, murdered, children molested, places burglarized, car thefts, carjackings. Every crime you can think of has been committed by these immigrants. Sorry, got a net going there. Immigrants coming in this country. And so the immigration and customs enforcement, they're law enforcement officers. They're doing what they should be doing, getting these illegal people out, arresting these people who are rapists and murderers and schemers and everything else, burglars. And you people who are protesting, one of two things. You're either going to be getting paid a lot of money to protest, or you're just damn stupid. Why would you want to protect a rapist? Why would you want to protect a burglar, a car thief, a carjacker? Why would you want to do that? Child molesters. Why would you want to say, oh, don't send them out of the country? They're bad people. Do you want a child molester living next to your house and you got kids? Do you want them living next door? You want burglars and murderers and rapists and thieves? You want to protect those people? Immigration and customs enforcement are rounding up these people who are here illegally, who shouldn't be here in the first place, who have committed crimes, and murdered and raped and molested children and send them back out of the country. So everyone that they send out makes the country a little safer, makes you safer, makes your neighborhood safer. You have less worries about walking down the street or walking, jogging through the park. You have to less worry about being grabbed, you women being grabbed while you're jogging through the park and being raped and murdered. I mean, they're doing what the Constitution says they should be doing. Protecting our country, protecting the citizens, protecting you. And you stupid morons, you dumb, stupid people are protesting against them, and then you throw rocks at them, you call them names, you assault them. You people are crazy. Crazy. You're insane. You're stupid. What the hell is wrong with you? You know, you're not Americans. You're anti-American. You want these criminals to stay in this country, and then you sanctuary cities. Oh well, we're a sanctuary city, and so somebody commits a crime, we're just gonna not prosecute him. We're take him to jail and then let him out in a few hours, put him back on the street so they can commit the crime, another crime, and continue making crime. Why are they giving sanctuary to these criminals? What the hell is wrong with these people? You know what? This is not the country I served when I was in the military. This is a different country. I was drafted in 1966, and if there was such a thing as a time machine, I would jump in it and I would go back to the 1900s. I would go back to the 20th century. I would go back to the 1960s, 1970s. It was a better country than it is today. This is not the same country as the country I served. And you people who are protesting against immigration and customs enforcement, you're a bunch of stupid, goddamn assholes. Every one of you who protests against immigration and customs enforcement should also be deported with the people you're trying to protect. You're really stupid. Stupid, ignorant people. God bless America, and get your ass out of it. If you think there's a better place to live than the United States, if you think the United States is not a good place to live, then pack your shit up and leave.